when you are trying to get to the next level and you can see where you're trying to get to, there is a ceiling that you have to break through. But in order to get to the next level is because you can see what you want to become. But the only reason you can see the next level is because this ceiling is made of glass. When you have an idea, when something comes into your imagination, that's not just your imagination. God places everything he has for you in your imagination. Albert Einstein said, imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. So when you have something in your imagination, it ain't hocus pocus. It's actually a preview of a coming attraction that God has for you. In order to get to the next level, you must be willing to break through the glass. What stops people from becoming successful is you look at your end goal and you see how far you are from it. And then a year later, you realize you're still not there. And you get frustrated. That's not how you measure success. I think that's the part that young people don't get. Like I talked to a lot of young acts today. I ain't doing that. That didn't pay enough. Did you hear what you said? You said it don't pay enough. But it pays. If you don't take the gig, you're going to get zero. Being young and I wanted it so bad and I had nothing. Man. So you got to understand this thing called success is a process. Set your goals, but understand it take a long time to make a lot of money. But no. I want this and they only pay. I said, how much did you want? I wanted $5,000 for the night. How much they offer? $3,500. Yo, dog. What else do you have that you can get somebody to give you $3,500 for the night? Go tell your jokes. Nah, man, they got to pay me what I want. But see, now you're not honing your craft and you're not making money. He said, would you have took it for $3,500? I said, yeah. He said, would you take it for $3,500 now? I said, no. But why would you won't take it now, but you want me to take it? You don't have what I have. Well, what are we talking about? Just inch by inch, anything's a cinch. You got to take steps, man. It's hard to get young people to understand that. The dream is absolutely free. The hustle and grind is sold separately. It's two different things. You know, dreaming is one thing. Goals is putting work clothes on your dreams. You got to set goals. When you set goals, you take your dreams and you don't put work clothes on. You got to hustle, man. Imagination is real, man. So when I imagine stuff, I act on it. Because he must want me to have it or else he wouldn't have showed it to me. And then to quit worrying about how to get it done. Quit tripping. You have the way. God has already given it to you. The how-to is none of your business. God in the blessing business, man. You got to go with it. So when you have these things in your imagination, wake up and get into action. Stop, I need to figure out. No, the Bible don't say figure nothing out. The Bible say ask, believe, receive. There ain't no stuff in the middle. Now, you got to be willing to work. Anytime you break through glass, you are going to get cut. You're going to have doubts. You're going to have a lot of trials and tribulations and challenges. And everybody has what's called a turn back moment. You always have a moment in your life where the direction you're going, you will have to make a decision to keep going or you turn back. The sad thing is the average person turns back. I knew that I could not remain the same and change. You got to grow. So when you go through the glass ceiling, you have to be willing to get cut. The cut is going to put some bruises and blood. But that's the only way to get to the next level. I understood that. Being successful is so hard, but I realized that not being successful was hard too. The difference between not being successful hard and trying to get successful hard, if you're trying to get successful and it's hard, at least there's some payout. There's a payoff. If you hang in there, there's payoff. See, the route you on right now is the route you got to take. And it's very uniquely yours. This thing you're going through, this just uniquely yours. When you're not successful, it's hard. It's hard not having money. It's hard never knowing how to come up with your mortgage and your bond and your rent and your let It's hard not knowing that. Right? How you going to feed your children? How you going to pay your bills? So if it's hard that way, and it's hard being successful, I might as well deal with how hard it is to be successful, because at least one day that could be a payout. If you just stay in the hard part of life of not being successful, ain't no payoff. There's no result for being poor. It's just more poor. If you stay with it, you have no idea what can happen for you. But you got to stay with it, man. You can't quit because it get hard. If the Bible says he comes to give you life and give you life more abundantly, if I believe in God, then what my abundant? I want my abundant. So I just ask him for it. And I work really hard. He gonna give it to you. He's your father. How God give me this and he won't give it to you? God a bad boy, man. He's a bad boy. He's a bad dude, man.
Welcome to Coffee and Crypto episode number 156. If you are tuned in, if you're locked in with me, please go and share this link out to as many people as you possibly can. I need my people to go ahead and share this link out. I got to get out of my phone, so y'all already know. I'm leaving it up to y'all. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. As you all can see, trying to set up the ambiance, you know what I mean, in my studio, you know what I mean, in the studio. We got different sections that we setting up. So we'll have a podcasting sections here. We'll be able to do live interviews very soon. So like a lot of entrepreneurs that are in Atlanta, that are in tech, they'll be coming to the studio over here in Midtown and getting to the money with us, you know what I mean? And ultimately sharing some of the things that they're doing, you know what I mean? Sharing their stories. So this is where we're headed, y'all. You know, we are leveling up. I know y'all see it. And I see it too, you know what I mean? And I see it in you, you know what I mean? As long as you see it in me, I see it in you. And that's what's most valuable about everything. So if y'all don't mind, please go and blast this link out to whoever you can. And if they can make it, cool. And if not, I'm gonna be honest, they're gonna miss one hell of a show today. Like today is one of those. And I probably say every show. Y'all like, he said it every time. Today is one of those. It is. Today is one of those because number one, we woke up. Right, we woke up. We're above ground. We have breath coming into our lungs. You know, so many things to be grateful for today. You know, we have the ability to choose. We made a choice to be on the call. We made a choice to continue to dollar cost average. We make choices in life, and I want to make sure that every time that you all come to this show, you feel like you made the right choice, right? That's my goal each and every single time is if we're going to come to this show, I want to make sure that you get nothing but value every single time, because that's the most important part for me. I don't have any updates, nothing extra to really talk about before we just dive into today's call. We do have a lot of stuff to cover, and it's really not a whole lot to cover. But as you all know, and I'll go ahead and pull this up. Let's go ahead and blast this link out some more. Let's go ahead and get the Zoom call up. Let's get the Zoom numbers up. If y'all don't mind, let's go ahead and blast out, get the Zoom numbers up. And then also on YouTube, if you're live on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Coffee and Crypto. It's Coffee and Crypto Network on YouTube. Coffee, the & Crypto Network. We're also live on Twitter. You can find us on Twitter at Got Coffee Crypto. That's the thing. So it's at Got Coffee Crypto. So do you got your coffee? Do you got your crypto? Or you don't have to have both, right? And look, it's so crazy that the show is called, people like, why you call it Coffee and Crypto and you don't drink coffee? Because like, I ain't about to be drinking coffee every day. That ain't good for you. I can't be having that much caffeine, right? It's not about the coffee. It's about the getting up in the morning. You know what I mean? Hey, it's nothing better. You know, they say Folgers in your cup. I say crypto in mine. You know, I want that crypto in my cup. So welcome to Coffee and Crypto again, episode 156. I see the numbers are, what up, Ram? I see the numbers are going up right now. Ram, if you can go over and blast this out as well. And anybody that just got in here, please go and share. You know, you ain't got to share multiple times. You just share one time, because sharing is caring. And I promise you, today's call is one of those, you do not want people that you care about to miss today's call, because we got to kind of go back, right? And I know you all know, but we lost an icon, right, in the investment space, Charlie Munger. And although us in crypto, we may not, necessarily like, oh, I don't know about Charlie Munger, but over the years, Charlie Munger has influenced Warren Buffett, right? He's influenced some of the greatest investors in the world, and the man did not play no games. So it's like, you can not like something. Like, there's things that people don't like about me, right? But I'll tell you something though, right? I'm powerful and I could teach you some stuff. And it's the same thing about Charlie Munger is that as well, right? And I'm walking in that same light. I understand that not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to have great things to say about you all the time. But as long as you are keeping your integrity, as long as you are doing the very best that you can, you're going to slip up, but you got to communicate, right? These are skills. When I talk about, again, our 4 pillars here on Coffee and Crypto: emerging technologies, right? That's the first, that's one of our main pillars: emerging tech, blockchain literacy, crypto literacy, right? Really getting literate on this side of generational wealth, because we're creating generational wealth in a digital age now, right? Not just in the traditional era, but we're creating in the new digital age. Pillar number 3 is entrepreneurship, right? Really focused on entrepreneurship and how we can become better as entrepreneurs. And the 4th is leadership, right? Because this is a ship and we're focused on leading this ship. And I'm not the only leader on this ship. See, I'm not the only one on this boat. Look, Noah not the only one on the boat. There was plenty of others that got on the boat, and they all played a pivotal role in the voyage, right? In the voyage of however many months they had to wait on that boat together. Remember, we covered the story of Noah, and understand that they had to sit on the boat for a while. They had to sit on that ark for a while with those animals before they could get off onto a new land. Y'all ready for Plymouth Rock? You ready? Are you ready to land on Plymouth Rock? Because I'm telling you right now, that is where we're headed as investors. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. You are a nerd. You are a crypto nerd. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. You got this. We got this. That's why we stick together. So the very first thing, I'm happy everybody's here now. We got more people that we're waiting on. So if you guys don't mind, just go and share this link out some more, because there's more people that need to hear today's message. I promise you. Charlie Munger, he had basic rules that made him successful in life, right? See, we're going to get into crypto, but we talked enough about, if you want crypto, go to episode 155 and below. But 156, we gotta kind of pay homage to the life of Charlie, and also understand that Warren is not too far behind. He's not too, and he knows his time also is coming, right? So understand that the transition of wealth, the transition of literacy, the transition of behemoths, the transition of education, the transition of all of that is happening right before our eyes. And we all have opportunity to take advantage of this right now. Welcome to Coffee and Crypto. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode, because I've really planned it out. All right. So he said, one evening at a dinner party in Omaha, I was introduced to a fellow named Warren Buffett. Warren and I shared many ideas when it came to business, finance, history, and investing. He persuaded me to quit the law at the earliest point I can afford to do so. We eventually agreed to go into business together, which turned out to be an incredibly good decision. I have 3 basic rules for career satisfaction that have always helped me. I believe they can help any young person evaluating a career decision, right? While meeting all 3 is nearly impossible, you should try anyway. So understand that meeting all 3 of these is like, and this is from Warren Buffett and this is from Charlie Munger. 99 years would have been 100 years old on New Year's Day, right? He didn't make it to his 100th birthday, but I promise you, they'll still be talking about him on January 1st. Drop some coffee if you get what he's so legendary. They're still going to talk about him January 1st. The man left. He's not here no more. He passed in November. They'll still be talking about him on his birthday. There'll be highlights all over CNN, all over Squawk Box, all over Bloomberg, because he made a pivotal change in so many people's lives. And I believe that that's what we're doing here at the Crypto Nerds. See, when I read this is why I started right here, because I met Anointed Ali, and I know I share a lot about me and Anointed, but like this, like for real, in the investment space, it's like my best friend. Like I don't, like this is who I started with. Like, this is who introduced me. Let me tell you something. I met Anointed when we was on the, where we at? We were at Black Expressions in San Diego, which is like a open mic, type night that people come and come to or whatever, right? And so it was super dope because I met my dog, right? And ever since then, like it's been history. We've shared so much history. We shared finance, we've shared business, we've shared investing. Anointed persuaded me to do this full time and said, you know what? Like we can go back to the cannabis. Like once we get once XRP goes to after these digital, we can go back and invest together. We can go back and do what we need to do. But you got to come over here and learn about investing, get around some investors. And I want to say that was the greatest decision I ever made because I met all of y'all. So number one, don't sell anything you wouldn't buy yourself. Don't sell anything you wouldn't buy yourself. Y'all don't hear me promoting cryptos. Y'all don't hear me promoting pump and dumps. Y'all don't hear me doing these things. And they reach out to me in my DM now. I have to be honest with y'all. Like I get it all the time. All the time I get emails right now about, I got this new platform. I got this new exchange. Can you promote us on your social? No. If Ripple ain't hitting me up, I'm not doing it. If H-Bar didn't hit me up, I'm not doing it. I believe in what I believe in. And I'm not selling y'all anything less than what I believe in. If we go down, I go down first. Leadership. I'm leading this ship. Number two, don't work for anyone. Don't work for anyone you don't respect and admire. I work with people I respect and admire. Number three, work only with people you enjoy. The only people you work with are the people you enjoy. This is work for me. I'm here at work right now. I'm in the studio. We get into the bag. We're recording. We're advancing. We're doing all of this stuff. Because why? Because I enjoy y'all. I show up every single time because I enjoy y'all. I enjoy being here. It's a pleasure. You think I worked at Chick-fil-A the way how much pleasure it is for me. Now, I want to play a quick video for y'all. Okay. This is Warren Buffett's biography. Okay. Because I feel like, Charlie's gone and Charlie Munger was a huge piece, a huge player in Warren Buffett's life. So I want you guys to watch this video and then we'll go into some bullish content on crypto. Welcome to Coffee and Crypto.
Well, his record has been so good in general in its entirety that you don't see the mistakes that he made. Most of those, I would say, are acts of omission as opposed to acts of commission.
One omission is tech stocks.
Absolutely hates tech stocks. If you look back at the tech bubble of the late 1990s, early 2000s, he basically stayed out of that completely. A lot of people actually criticized him and said he missed a tremendous amount of opportunities to find value in certain companies.
It's just not his thing. Buffett doesn't even use a computer at the office.
It's of no utility. I mean, all I'm trying to do is buy a piece of a business at an attractive price, and the computer doesn't tell me how to do that.
Not even Bill Gates has managed to win him over completely.
He spent 9 hours explaining Microsoft to me. Couldn't have been a better teacher. Couldn't have had a dumber student. But I still understood a fair amount of what he was saying because he is a good teacher. And I bought 100 shares, but I got all through it. That just shows you how many dumb things you can do in this world.
When the dot-com bubble burst, Warren Buffett didn't lose his shirt. And Berkshire Hathaway continues to make money for Warren Buffett, his shareholders, and Uncle Sam. Warren Buffett has paid his share of taxes since he was 13. In 2004, the Berkshire Hathaway federal tax return amounted to more than $3 billion and stacked up to over 10,000 pages.
Generally speaking, a progressive tax system makes great sense in a prosperous country. I benefit plenty from the society. I see nothing wrong with those who have been blessed by this society to give a larger portion of their income to the society than somebody that's working very, very hard just to make ends meet.
So first, I want to just pause it right there. A lot of us complain about taxes, right? Including me. God has shifted. Look, success leaves clues. If this man ain't worried, listen, if Warren Buffett is grateful to be able to pay that amount of money in taxes, why are we not happy and grateful? We should be happy and grateful that we also can do the same. I mean, like, because success, you can say whatever you want, but success leaves clues. There's a reason why mentally, there's a mental paradigm shift that Warren Buffett's had that maybe you and I have not had yet, right? So I wanted to point that out because as we go into the next tax season, let's embrace it. Let's find out more about crypto taxes. Let's be more hungry. Let's be more aggressive. We're going to be billionaires or what? If we're going to be billionaires, are we okay with paying $1 million, $2, $3 million worth of taxes? Are we cool with that? Are we paying more than that? Gratitude at the smallest scale will bring more.
Buffett has earned his billions as a Berkshire Hathaway shareholder. As its CEO, his income is comparatively modest.
He pays himself $100,000 a year. I mean, $100,000 for a CEO salary these days is really nothing. CEOs are compensated on average about $9–10 million a year.
He lives modestly too and enjoys himself in ways that almost anybody could afford.
He has so much fun. He plays the ukulele for fun. He tap dances to work every day because he's got the luxury of doing that.
Sheesh.
He likes to play bridge. You can do that if you make.
Who trying to tap dance to work?
Best mental game there is.
My sister plays bridge with him. And he wants to win. He loves winning. It's very competitive. And by some fluke, Bertie won. And so Bertie wanted to take that card, that piece of paper you write the scores down on, and Warren ate it.
Warren wants to win in bridge just as in business, and he keeps making loads of money, but he makes it the old-fashioned, honest way.
Wow.
There's no hint in Warren's fortune of the kind of games that financiers of this age play, inside trading, abusing his stockholders.
I have interviewed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. I've never heard of one unethical thing or anything off color or that cut corners in any way, ever.
So he invested in the future without having robbed in the past. It was a clean $37 billion he took out of his own fortune for Bill and Melinda Gates's charity.
Well, I enjoy the idea of building this endowment fund up for society. I enjoy the process myself. I mean, as you say, the game is enjoyable by itself.
A $37 billion gift is kind of a showstopper, but Buffett's active life is far from over. The death of his wife, Susan, in 2004 was a devastating blow he will not talk about. But
we're going to stop there, right? We're going to stop there. I really just wanted y'all, the purpose of that, okay, and we can stop there, but the purpose of that video was to show you something. And I hope you saw it. In the beginning, so many people ridicule Warren Buffett of getting into the .com bubble in the way that he wanted to. The way that he wanted to. He won his way. There's other people that won their way. But Warren B., he won his way. Guess what? We finna win our way. The way that we know how to. The way that we've been studying for 6 years. The way that that's what we're doing. Now, let me make this make sense. Let me make this make some more sense. So this was written back in 2016. Cars we remember from 2000 to 4, a short history of American car companies. Vincent, why are you talking about cars? I thought there's coffee and crypto, not coffee and cars. Oh, because see, the automobile space, see, that was the transition of buggies to motor vehicles. Now we're going from motor vehicles into electric vehicles, right? So we're at that. So I was just telling my lady, I was like, yo, we're so blessed. I was telling this morning, I was like, we're so blessed that we're born in 2000, right? Like, excuse me, not born in 1990s, right? I was born in 1992. So we're blessed we was born in 1990s, right? Because we got to see the end, like we got to see the beginning of 2000, which was the beginning, really the beginning of the World Wide Web, which is what we use right now to be talking on this call. Now, if you think about it, if you go back to 1930, 1940, 1950, the people that was born in like 1930, 40s, 50s, they didn't experience slavery, but because they was born kind of in the middle of that century, they experienced the end of slavery, which was like, Martin Luther King era, like these eras where it was just like discrimination everywhere, like segregation, right? Heavy racism, right? All throughout the South, the North, it don't matter where you were. So understand that that's what they experienced. But because we were born in 1990s, I didn't really, I experienced it, right? But we didn't experience it the same way as the people in the middle, right? Those people in the middle, which is maybe, I don't think none of y'all was born in 1930. Okay, but get what I'm saying, right? They really didn't even, people was born in 1930s, they're not here today, or like Charlie Munger, they're 99 and 100 years old, right? Now, why am I talking about that early? Because if you think about it, we're experiencing this transition of EV, the onset of AI, the onset of blockchain, the onset of just all of these different emerging technologies. Okay. We are the starting force of all of this. We are the beginning to all of what's about to happen for this next century. That means that we are setting up the alley. We are setting up the layup. We are setting up the play for our kids, grandkids, great grandkids that will be born in the 30s, the 40s, and 2050s. They'll already be born into these EVs, into this new banking system. So we got to make sure that we do the right thing today that can help them be set up so that they don't come in the middle and be in an uncomfortable space. I hope that hit you. Ooh, that was good. Now, check this out. Okay, can you give us some information on those car companies in America that an 82-year-old remembers? How many were there in the beginning and how many now? Thanks. That's the question. Harry, I'd be happy to help. Starting from 1900 to 1919, an unbelievable number of 2,000 American companies were involved in the construction of horseless motor vehicles. 2,000 of them, family. 2,000. How many American companies do we have today? If you scroll down, these companies have acquired all the smaller companies. This brand bought this one. Honda bought Acura. This one bought this one. And now there is about four major companies in the US, and then Tesla came, right? They said by 1976, only 11 car companies were left. 11. Okay. Now, so to answer your question, when you add electric car company Tesla, which debuted in 2008, to American car company equation, we now have 4 American-bred car and truck manufacturers, down from 2000. There was an automobile boom. That's what you call the automobile boom. All right. Okay, Vince. Okay, so the automobile industry boomed too. I just wasn't alive, or I wasn't around to be able to take advantage of it the way that these billionaires that came from the last century. Oh, okay. Okay, Vince. All right, well, let's go a little bit further, because see, in 2000, I was 8. I wasn't able to invest in the stock market. But if we had the same level of education and podcasting that we have now, back then, my mama would have for surely been in. Noit's mom would have for surely been in. My dad, my stepdad, everybody would have been in. But the information and the access wasn't the same. See, when you take access for granted, you won't be granted the access. A lot of people are taking this access for granted. And when we get rich, they're going to need someone like us to say, it's going to be okay. You still can invest. You just can't get in at 60 cents. You can still do it. You just can't get in at 30 cents. Pay attention.
Imagine the zenith of the internet, the late 20th century, when the world was turned upside down. This era became a kind of magical moment for entrepreneurs eager to forward internet startups. Stock markets morphed into arenas where investors were ready to pour funds into companies promising to revolutionize the world, offering previously unseen opportunities. Onto the stage stepped companies like Amazon, eBay, and Pets.com. Their emergence was akin to magical stars ascending the heavens. The shares of these companies started to skyrocket, as if nothing could halt this slowly spiraling whirlpool of wealth. Investors eagerly plunged into this vortex, investing money, confident it was a ticket to the future. Yet, as clear as day, every ascent is followed by descent. The early 2000s arrived, and the dot-com bubble suddenly burst. It not only took away immense fortune, but also left behind a legacy of numerous bankrupt companies. Startups that had promised boundless wealth, including Pets.com, collapsed before our eyes. Euphoria turned into fear and disillusionment. Many investors lost their savings. Some lost their entire capital. Among the fallen startups, not only Pets.com suffered, but also Cosmo.com, which attempted to meet home delivery needs, and Webvan, which offered online supermarket services. These companies blazed bright.
So look, check this out. I'm gonna tell you, like, this is crazy, right? Like, not even the information, like the information is real, right? But this is all AI. This is like all they did was create this video on AI and go to ChatGPT, get the text connected to the voice, and that whole thing is ChatGPT talking, right? See, once you've been exposed to something, you can't be unexposed. So like, I just know so many different ways now that like is available to us to be able to get to a bag, right? Now, the level of execution is different, right? And this is where these companies that they're going to talk about at the end, this is where these companies, one is the level of execution. See, I'm investing into companies that are executing at the top level of execution.
But met an instant downfall. Serious losses were suffered not only by investors, but also by major investment funds, such as the Vanguard Group and Fidelity Investments. They risked capital in the hope of rapid startup growth, but this risk came at a cost they had to pay. It was a dramatic lesson for all. It revealed that passion and ambition require a dose of reality and a sensible strategy. This story is a reminder that the race for unfathomable success can end in catastrophe. Nevertheless, even amidst the ruins of the dot-com bubble, we see a glimmer of hope. Internet technologies didn't vanish. They firmly rooted themselves in our lives. From this disillusioning story emerged a myriad of new ideas that transformed the world.
All right, real quick, I want to give a huge shout out to my brother Brennan. He on the YouTube channel right now. YouTube is going crazy, but YouTube is lighting it up right now. If you're on YouTube right now, just light it up one time. I just want to see some coffee. I'm looking at YouTube right now. I'm on my phone. I'm looking at YouTube. If you can just light me up one time, or you look at YouTube going crazy. I shout out to YouTube. All right, but my brother Brennan, he said, I'm on this call getting stitched up in the hospital. I can't afford to miss it though. Let's get it. Listen. You can do this in the hospital bed getting stitched up. We've cracked the remedy. All you got to do is show up. All you got to do is show up. That's it. Show up. Now, I'm going to play a quick clip from Nipsey Hussle.
But just cryptocurrency is, I think it's like a form of karma. I think that the banks have such a crooked model that the engineers and software designers and programmers was like, we're not going to fix this with a protest. We're not going to fix this with a march on Wall Street. We're going to fix this with technology. And they created a equalizer that just checkmated the whole game. You know, that's what my view on it. It's just like the energy balancing out what went wrong over there, and just the disadvantage that the people are at. The cryptocurrency is balancing that out, or will in the long run. It's going to take a while, but it's going to create an option, and you're not going to have to go operate in that system that led to like 2008, all the banks collapsing, real estate bubble, and all the malpractice of power that, you know, was happening in the banking industry and the central banks and all that. So it's like, damn, that was slick. Whoever came up with that, it was slick. If you really peep it from a political point of view, you know what I mean? That was real effortless checkmate. You know what I mean? They exited before anybody knew.
Wow. That was Nipsey Hussle, y'all. All right, R.I.P. Nipsey, man. He was out here really spreading the truth, you know? He was spreading the truth, and yeah, so y'all stay safe out here. Now, wait. Let me come to the front real quick. Y'all ready to nerd out? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to nerd out with me real quick? I had to blow off my glasses. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready to nerd out with me real quick? Where the nerds at? Y'all ready to nerd out real quick? Because it's that time now. Like we went through the Warren Buffett. You know, we talked about that. We talked about, but now it's time to get to crypto. Now it's time to get to what we all really came here for. And it's perfect timing. It's only 10:36 a.m. I feel like we already covered the whole show. Like we could end it right now and be good. Like I can say we can end it right now and be straight. But we got more value, baby. Let's get to it. So what we about to cover right now, we got to talk heavy about CBDCs today, central bank digital currencies, and the future of this technology, stable coins, and how it's going to impact the entire internet of value. Now, I'm not going to play both of these videos. I'm going to play a little bit of this first one because it's about 6 minutes long. I need y'all to listen, stay patient, don't get bored, all right? Because this is it right here. This is what we've been waiting for. This conference that we're watching, and I don't know if it's all, I can't figure out if this is an older conference. It looks older from the camera, right? I do have a newer one to show you all as well. So I would assume this one is a little older because of the camera quality, but it could have been took on an Android and sent to like an iPhone or sent over as like a bat. So you know how like sometimes that happens. So, but not sure what year this is, but if it's not more valuable today than it was then, I don't know. So listen up.
Without further ado, Chris, welcome to the stage.
Hey, wait. Shout out to 801 XRP as well. Like if y'all don't follow 801 XRP, and he be plugged in on Twitter sometimes into the show. Like I'll pop into Twitter, I'll see him. So like shout out to 801 XRP. Bro be dropping all the value. So like he's definitely like killing the game with the value and keeping us up to date. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Jen. Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone. There's going to be a time when we finish up tomorrow for so many thanks to so many people that made this happen. I'm not going to do that now. I just have one thanks, and that thanks is to all of you for bringing your thoughtfulness.
So this is the co-founder of the Digital Dollar Project, right? We know that they're partnered with the Digital Euro and the Digital Pound projects.
Your intelligence, your goodwill to bear today. We successfully were able to take the discussion of CBDC, stablecoins, and crypto out of the politicization of Washington and have an intelligent and thoughtful discussion of it, which is a miraculous achievement. So thank you to all of you. I have a few minutes tonight before a fabulous panel that you're going to hear from in a few minutes. And I want to use the next 10 minutes to issue, if you'll allow me, a challenge. Indeed, a call of action to all of us gathered together following today's discussions. And that challenge is simply to make the future of digital currency one that is worthy of free societies and free peoples and true to our finest and most noble ideals. So what do I mean by that? What am I talking about? Well, let me start by observing that modern money today is changing and changing rapidly. That was the message we all heard. It's expanding from fungible cash bills and electronic notations on the balance sheets of central and commercial banks to unique digital notations on new digital infrastructure operated by global decentralized collectives, national sovereign governments, and private sector entities. In short, the internet is doing to banking and finance and money what it's already done to information gathering, Wikipedia, retail shopping, Amazon, entertainment, YouTube, social networking, Facebook and Twitter, photography, TikTok, journalism, and so much more. And what is that? Well, it's increasing speed, efficiency, and automation. It's lowering costs. It's increasing inclusion. It's unlocking new business models. And whoa, is it disrupting intermediaries and challenging the traditional financial system. And it's already happening. As we know from the great work of the Atlantic Council, today, well over 100 foreign nations representing over 95% of the world's GDP are exploring various forms of central bank digital currency.
Hold on, let me stop that. Let me run that back.
And it's already happening. As we know from the great work of the Atlantic Council, today, well over 100 foreign nations representing over 95% of the world's GDP are exploring various forms of central bank digital currency. And it's not just central banks, it's stablecoins as well. Global stablecoin usage continues to increase dramatically. Stablecoins settled over 11 trillion on-chain transactions in 2022. And that number almost surpasses the payment volume of Visa and reached 14% of the volume settled by ACH and 1% settled by FedWire. The supply of stablecoins has grown from less than 3 billion just 3 years ago to 125 billion today.
Wow.
Here's the point. Whether or not one country deploys central bank digital currency, or many do, the fact of the matter is all of us and our fellow men and women are going to be dealing with crypto, CBDC, and stable coins for years to come. The sometimes fashionable debate in Washington and elsewhere between CBDCs and stable coins is a false choice. The future is all of the above. The backdrop to the deployment of CBDCs and development of stablecoins, as well as the continued vitality of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptos, the backdrop is an increasingly multipolar, complex, and fragmented world riven by war, global conflict, and political and social division. There's a trend line that the later 20th century financial system, dominated by multinational banks, many of them American, the US dollar, and Pax Americana, is gradually yielding to a 21st century worldwide kaleidoscope of overlapping and sometimes interoperable and many times non-interoperable digital networks of value, some decentralized like Bitcoin, while others are variously centralized and operated by global banks and big tech firms, and others deployed and even exported for sale by national governments.
Okay. 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 So okay. Hey, that sounds good. That was good right there, right? So now let's move up a little bit. And in this video, we want banks and non-banks to transact with each other through a legal framework provided by an FMI. Now, I'm nerding out a little bit because where we're headed for the rest of this call is I'm about to show y'all something that is crazy with Ripple, y'all. Like we're about to drop a bomb today. Like today we're about to drop a bomb today. It's about to be the bomb.com. It's about to go off, it's about to be off the chain. We finna like the information we got today. We never had this information before today. So I hope y'all are excited. And I'm excited. So I'm excited to get into this. But before we get into it, we got to break this down real quick. So pay attention.
Standards. We've talked a lot about legal and regulatory pathways to interoperability. Tony, I want to turn to you on your thoughts on legal harmonization for models going forward.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, I think referring back to my previous comments, the fundamental overlay needs to be an FMI, because the problem that we're trying to solve in DLT is legal finality of settlement, and that's something specific which is best achieved within an FMI.
All right. So what he said they're looking to achieve is the compliance through an FMI. So I went and looked at the FMI. Y'all know I'm nosy. So I went to the Reserve Bank of Australia, right? And the FMI is and I just like, you know, because some of us, we like, what is the FMI, right? So it's a financial market infrastructure. Key components of all the financial system delivering services critical to the smooth functioning of financial markets. Well-designed and reliable FMIs can be a source of both financial stability and operational efficiency. FMIs act as a coordinated device, bringing a network of counterparties together to support trading liquidity and the netting of exposures and settlement obligations. They also establish secure arrangements for the timely clearing and settlement of obligations between counterparties, assist institutions in the management of counterparty credit risk, and help to coordinate actions in the event of a market participant's default. So that's what an FMI is. So now that we have that basic education, let's finish listening to this video.
And also drilling into, again, the question of what is DLT actually good for? You know, what it's, just get by analogy. Imagine that you're trying to organize a dinner party with 10 people. Is it easier to organize that dinner party through email or through WhatsApp? It's easier to organize through WhatsApp, but why? Because everyone knows the current state. And in today's financial system, everyone doesn't know the current state, because in the world, there are 20,000 institutions sending messages to each other essentially through secure email. So what we really want to get to is a place where banks and other financial, banks and non-banks can transact with each other and settle with each other with the state being unequivocal and unambiguous within a legal framework provided by an FMI. So The multi-currency a multi-currency FMI already exists. It's called CLS, Continuous Linked Settlement. It's not impossible for international organizations to get together to build that. But CLS is also a cautionary tale because the stimulus for CLS was the collapse of Bankhaus Herstatt in 1974, and CLS was created in the early 2000s. So hopefully we can get consensus about building new settlement venues faster than we built CLS. And this is another, I think, key point, which is the technology is often leading in this conversation. The mousetrap is often leading. What really should be leading is a consensus about what kind of settlement venues we want to build. And that consensus needs to form as a public-private consensus. And then we can go on and build something new. And my last comment, I know we're running out of time, is my view is rebuilding existing silos with DLTs and then connecting them together is pointless. So DLT, the promise of DLT is about building more powerful, more general purpose settlement venues than we have today.
Thank you, Tony.
All right. So I'm going to stop with Tony, and I want to remind y'all of something real quick. Just want to take the time real quick to remind y'all of something real quick. Okay. So if we go to the Digital Dollar Project's website, all right, let's see here, advisory group, all right? So this is their advisory group, okay? Let's see, so it's a lot of people that advise it. I'm sure we can go through there and be nosy. I'm looking for something specific. Y'all give me 2 seconds. Y'all give me 2 seconds. Well, I can't find it right. I can. I just have to spend a little more time. I haven't been on their website in a while, but I was going to show y'all where Ripple is actually a partner of the Digital Dollar Project, right? They are a major partner of the Digital Dollar Project. I'm not sure why I'm not able to find that, but Ripple is 100% a part of the Digital Dollar Project, and so is Ripple is also a part of the Digital Euro and Digital Pound projects, right? So anyway, this is the Digital Dollar Project. This is their Twitter page. You all should definitely go and check them out. But I can't spend much time on that because we have other things that we got to get to. So if y'all are ready, it's time. We got like a few more minutes left, and should be ending right on time. So I want to play this video again from Naveen Gupta because some of y'all missed it, last week. So I want to play this again for you.
As a Ripple, we are an enterprise crypto payment solutions company. Our payments is now becoming a smaller part. Lots of other things are emerging and becoming bigger and bigger. So let's take simply an institution that wants to use crypto for any purpose, either for tokenization, for payments, for custody. We are building solutions to essentially provide that. We are one-stop shop for an institution that wants to delve into cryptos, right? Information almost became zero cost. So you can send millions and millions of email. It really doesn't matter. All you pay is $39.99 per year, per month, or per year, depending upon your subscription fee. Exactly the same thing will happen to money as well. My advice would be, don't worry about where digital assets are going. Invest in picks and shovels. So Levi's, which produce jeans, people who were producing picks and shovels, you can't go wrong with that because the industry will become 50, 100 times bigger, and the infrastructure will always win, irrespective of which digital asset wins.
This industry is going to become 50, 100 times bigger. So y'all better, if you want to become 50, 100 times bigger, this is the industry that you want to be in the beginning of before it becomes 50, 100 times bigger. And if you don't believe it's going to become 50, 100 times bigger, well, let me show you how in 10 years, Ripple has still progressed and still proven to be the #1 digital asset company.
Most technology takes 25 or 30 years to reach its full potential. We need those individuals to get through college, to university, to become engineers, to become great minds, to say, what can we do with this technology? It needs to start with education.
Ripple's UBI program has become the largest blockchain industry academic network, producing some of the most robust research, thought leadership, and viable new tech startups in the world.
UBRI involves bringing the ventures, regulators, and academics together to figure out who has already solved which part of the problem so that we can really focus on the parts that no one has solved.
I think this is a great example that academia leads with new ideas, new technology, but industry actually can take it and make it real.
The advantage of students, professors, and industry coming to UBRI is that once you put lots of smart people together, unexpected things happen.
I feel supported by the UBRI community. For me, it's an opportunity to connect to other researchers that are working in the same field as me, but also learning about other projects.
Blockchain and fintech is a fast evolving environment. Having researchers and academics in the same room connecting with the industry is the best way of fostering innovation.
That was the CEO of Medico in the same room as what's going on. So end it right there, y'all. Ripple's continuing to make advancements. Now, the moment that we've been waiting for, and the moment I've definitely been waiting for, it's getting chilly in here. I got to put on my hoodie. It's getting chilly. I had chills run down my spine just now, y'all. I just had some chills run down my spine. Hold on. 1 second, y'all. There we go. I had some chills run down my spine. I need y'all to go ahead and drop some coffee in the chat box for what's about to happen right now. Let me go over to YouTube. I demand coffee in the chat. Like look, I'm not asking. I demand it. I demand it. I demand some coffee in the chat. If you ain't drop no coffee, you're gonna be like, damn, why I ain't drop no coffee? This was actually worth me dropping a little coffee for. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. You know what's wrong with me? Why don't I ever participate? All right. Y'all lit. All right. Shout out to my brother DeMarcus. TU in the building. Tuskegee in the building. You already know. I'm ready to drop this bomb on y'all. Let's get it. 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 Hey. All right. Bang. Just like that, y'all. So y'all remember, like, Billy, let me wait. Before we even go there, before we even get here, I gotta call somebody up. I'm about to call up Billy. Out of everybody, I'm gonna call up Billy. Billy, are you there?
Hello.
Hey, Billy. I have a question for you. Do you remember, this was before episode 100. This might have been before episode 50, but do you remember when we talked about, Billy, the money transmitter licenses that Ripple had, and I pulled it up on their website? You remember that conversation? The transmitter licenses, and they had a transmitter license in the US?
Like 50 of them or something like that. 50.
No, they only had one. At the time, they only had one. They only had one. And I think it was in the state of like Louisiana, or it was like Montana, or some place like that. But it was in like one. Does anybody remember that? Because I remember we covered it one time. Oh, see? Look. Cynthia, she remember. Hold on, wait. I got to call up Cynthia, Billy. I got to call up Cynthia. Cynthia,
cool.
Hold on, Cynthia. Hold on.
I think it was Mississippi. It was something obscure. I think it was Mississippi.
It was like a rant. Like, it might have been Mississippi because I was like, it's Rand, and then Billy. I was like, Billy from Mississippi. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it was Mississippi.
All right, thank you so much. So it was only one. It was only one though, right, Cynthia? They didn't have multiple. They only had one at the time, right? I believe it was just one. So I'm making a point. I'm making a point to this. I want y'all to see how fast this company has grown. since whatever episode that was, a couple months ago, maybe about a year ago, I want you to see how much Ripple has grown. Congratulations. We now have 30 transmitter licenses on the website in the United States. We have one for Alabama, one for Alaska, one for Arizona, one for Arkansas, one for Colorado, one for Delaware, one for Georgia, one for Idaho, one for Illinois, one for Iowa, one for Kansas, one for Kentucky, one for Louisiana, one for Maine, one for Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, New Mexico, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, going on and raise up. Got the South Dakota on the building, Utah, West Virginia, and you can't forget about Wisconsin. And if that ain't enough for you, then check this out. I went over to the Georgia website where they said that they were the Department of Banking and Finance. Y'all know me. I gotta dive deep. I gotta make sure it's real. Like, I don't believe it till I see it. And on the website, I typed in the number from their code, and look at that right there. Entity type NMLS company, right? NMLS company. I don't even know what that means. So we need to know. Like, I need to know everything. I need to know it all. What does that mean? NMLS company. Y'all tell me. Okay, a nationwide mortgage licensing system. Nationwide mortgage licensing system. That's what I see right now. That's the first thing I see. I don't know if that is what it means for this, but I believe. Let me see. No. That's not what it means. That's not what it means. That's not what it means. Oh, actually, that might be what it means. I don't know. I see two things. I see either nationwide mortgage license system, and I see another one that says nationwide multi-state licensing. I think that's what is the official system for companies seeking to apply for, amend, renew certain license. Yeah. So it's a nationwide multi-state licensing system. So that's what they got. Nationwide multi-state licensing system. Vincent. Okay. All righty. So that's what we got. We got a nationwide multi-state licensing system. Now, if I go over to Georgia, you can see that their status was approved, right? Their expiration date is at the end of the year, so they have to update that. Got to make sure Brad knows. I'm sure he knows. All right, but and it's a money transmitter license. The city of San Francisco, state of California, all of this stuff checks out. Do y'all understand that we hold the asset that this company uses to finalize cross-border payments, remittances? And they got 30 licenses now, y'all. This is huge. This is extremely huge news, and it's extremely bullish. And yeah, that's the bombshell I had to drop on y'all today. Wow. We 20 states away from being all 50 states cleared. You can't go to Bitcoin website and see that. You can't go to Ethereum's website and see that. You can't go to Binance website and see that. You can't go to, you can only go to Ripple's, right? You can only go to Ripple's website to see that. So, yeah. Now we move into our Q&A time. You know, this is the best time. This is like the time where like we all get to connect. Okay, so if you got anything you would like to say, feel free to raise your hand. I would love to hear from you. Well, was there anything that you liked, learned, or loved from today's episode? You can feel free to raise your hand and I'll call on you. And y'all already know. We keeping it funky. All right. Go ahead, my brother. You should have it.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
What's up? It's Zatrick again.
What up, Zatrick?
Really, as we were talking about XRP, I was looking at their like all-time chart and stuff, and I seen how it maxed out near $3 back in, I want to say 2018, but because of that law, case that they were going through. It never had its breakout during the last bull run.
Exactly.
So what I was finna say was, if it started at 1, it's at 30. Do you think by the next bull run, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe that'd be in like 24, 25. Do you think all 50 states will be on board by the next bull run?
Yes. Every country, every state.
Every country, every state, man. That's good, because really, sometimes when I be thinking about XRP and how how it's going to, break through, it be the little things like, well, let me phrase that statement. Ain't nothing little about this. It be the big things like this that nobody's really talking about. And this is exactly why I stopped listening to Big Boy Crypto and I came to the coffee. This is why I'm listening to you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you show like the little things that nobody's talking about that just make me feel better about XRP and even XLM. I'm not gonna lie. Any crypto with an X sounds amazing. Those the only, you once said this. You said the only X I like is XRP and XLM or something similar to that. And I
Yeah,
feel that,
I
man.
don't communicate with none of my X's besides XRP, XLM, XDC. Those are
Exactly.
that's only X's I mess with.
Yes, sir.
The rest of them
Yes,
can kick
sir.
rocks and watch
Hey,
me.
you need to put that on a t-shirt, man. I'm telling you, a hoodie. You need to drop the coffee and crypto merch. The X t-shirt should be the first one you drop, man.
Hey, hey, hey. I hope they got their XRP secure. I try to tell them too. I try to tell all my exes about XRP. I try to tell everybody about XRP,
Hey,
But I got something to show you real quick, though. I want to show you why I'm confident. People said, when do you think all this is going to happen? I don't have to think. I don't got to think. And that's the good thing about it. I don't got to I don't got to think too hard. All I got to do is just go to the websites. See, look at this. This is ISO 20022 for payments for financial institutions on the SWIFT website. We are live. What are the next steps? Check this out. If not the case yet, we encourage you to start planning and working towards native adoption of ISO 20022 in preparation of the end of coexistence and the retirement of categories 1, 2, and 9 of MT messages in November 2025.
Oh, snap. And that's my boy, my guy.
Got 2 years.
2 years to rack up.
Got 2 years. Got 2 years.
Me and my girl gonna be rich for sure. We definitely gonna be stacking for the next 2 years.
Get ready for the yacht. Get ready for the yacht party.
Yacht party on the way for sure.
Mega yacht party. It's gonna be crazy.
All right. Appreciate that, bro.
No problem. Just with Mo Crypto. And look, the amount of money Mo Crypto gonna be able to put in that yacht, I know it's gonna be crazy. So look, and that's just Mo Crypto. They ain't even Mo Harvey. You know what I mean? That ain't like it's crazy. Like, that ain't even Craw Billy. Like, Craw Billy ain't even said what he was gonna put in yet. You know what I mean? So go ahead, Craw Billy.
Well, this is what I'm worried about. I'm worried about so I've always been late for the party. So I think that, if they off ramp it before 25, or they off ramp it before 24, or they off ramp it before December, like the day and a half. I mean, I'm like, I got stuff packed up trying to sell it on eBay. And I mean, I'm just trying to find every little dollar I can to put into this thing, because I don't want to be on the late train in 2025 saying, "Ooh, I knew about it. I just didn't do anything. I didn't prepare. I didn't get it going." It'd be funny if that last state that they licensed would be Texas, but I don't know. It may already be. We could write us a jingle about all our exes. We're waiting on Texas or something. I don't know. It'd be like I don't know, but yeah, I'd be stacking, and I'd be figuring out how to stake it, and I'd be figuring out how to. And I listen to a lot of people, and I'm gonna tell you the truth, Vince. Everybody is so different. So different. Everybody says keep it on the ledger. Everybody says keep it on the exchange. Everybody says keep it Don't do XRP, do XLM. Do XLM, don't do XRP. Don't buy anything but Bitcoin. I mean, there's people. There's so many different avenues that people are stacking. I mean, we don't know who's going to be right. I mean, I think maybe it's smart to be prepared just in case we're wrong, even though we say we're not. I mean, I've been on the late train before because, you know, you see all these things around us that, you just knew we were going to be here. Binance and, you know, I guess driven in the sense there's a lot of people that we put some stake in that we just knew we were going to be here. It's going to be here. It's not here anymore. If Tether goes away, we have waited too long. It's going to be, on ramping now. Get it on, put it somewhere, buy a wallet, go to a different state and put it in a lockbox. I mean, find some way to, just don't wait for 2025, even though that sounds great. Have you some options, get you some education, put it in some places, stake some of the H bar. I changed my H bar the other day to IBM. I thought that was pretty cool. I had it staked on another platform, but as education rolled through, I said, IBM might be, they're doing the quantum computing. Have you looked at that thing?
Oh yeah.
The IBM. Oh my gosh, man. I just can't fathom where things are going. And so I mean, I'm gonna buy out, but it's just so much to do, so much to learn. And I kind of can't find time for anything else, which is not really profitable. I mean, I can think a little bit about doing my job, but at the same time, it's almost like this is time to educate and get ready if you're able to do that. I think every waking hour you should spend learning about something else. The AI. I can't hardly figure the AI out, but you don't have to because you can kind of rely on it to figure itself out. You just have to have a project, right? Have some kind of idea and put it in place. Let it write a book. I mean, it'll just do stuff for you. Crazy stuff. I appreciate it. Enjoyed the day.
No problem.
Good to see Mo on here.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. No, that was amazing. Updates real quick. The HBAR masterclass, so the last one, just so everybody's clear, the last one's not available anymore. So, at the end of the day, only have access, I believe, to the XRP one, if I'm not mistaken. I will go and check that, but I know I've sent people a link and they didn't tell me anything was wrong with it. So I would assume they watched it when I sent it to them. However, if you did purchase the XRP Masterclass, you should still have access to it inside of your Gumroad. Everything is inside of the Gumroad in regards to that. So in the future, again, y'all, in the future, keep track with it. Keep track of your Gumroad because, me having to go back and find, it's a lot on me. I have a lot of other stuff I'm doing. So trying to go back and help you find that all these master classes. So you got that's why I use Gumroad. Everything that you purchase, books, everything that I have is in Gumroad. And that's why I use that system because it will have all your stuff. So if you go log into your Gumroad account, you should have access to every single thing. HBAR is gone. That masterclass gone. I am redoing it this Sunday. Unfortunately, because I'm spending my time to redo it, that will not be free just because you did the last HBAR masterclass. What I can offer is 50% off. So if you would like to be on this next HBAR masterclass, I can definitely do half off. That way you can have access. I have a brand new Zoom. I have a brand new way of keeping all this stuff secured. Again, when I first shot these, this is just me sharing with you all. When I first shot these master classes, I kept everything on my old Zoom. I learned a big lesson that you can't keep everything on one platform. You got to save stuff on your computer, save stuff here. And so that was my lesson. You know what I mean? And so I understand that now. So from this moment forward, when it comes to these classes we're doing, I have everything in my computer. I have everything backed up. That way we don't lose access to it. So if you do lose it, I can say, hey, here it is real quick for you. So again, my apologies to anybody who was a part of the last HBAR Masterclass. Again, I'm learning and I apologize about that. And that's why I said, if you had like, I'm willing to do 50% off. And the reason, like, as far as 50% off, because of the fact that you still need access, you still need to have it, right? But as soon as you get these master classes, the goal should be to go through them. Don't let time slide by, because I never know what happened to these platforms. You know what I mean? Like, stuff go down all the time. My last YouTube channel went down. I had some master classes on there I'll never be able to get back. I have over 100 episodes on there I never will see again. So literally, it's really like I'm starting over on Coffee and Crypto for real. I really feel like I'm on like episode 50, not episode 150, to be honest with y'all, right? So, but those are just some of the announcements. If you want access, again, we have the HBAR Masterclass this Sunday. The link for that, I'll drop it for you all, just so you have it. The link for that, give me 2 seconds. I want to make sure y'all have it. I'll give you the link. If you all are interested, I would recommend doing it. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to teach you how to stake it. I'm going to teach you how to do these different things. And you need that. You need, like, you don't want to just buy it. You need to know how to also leverage it. You need to know how to use the Hashpacks wallets and Saucer Swap and all these different things, so you can take advantage of it and create passive residual income. You can start creating yields on your HBAR to earn you more. That is, that's why I personally am doing the HBAR Masterclass again, because out of all of the masterclasses that we've done so far, to me, the HBAR one was the best, because of the fact that you actually can stake HBAR. You can't stake XRP just yet. So I'm not saying that XRP Masterclass is not valuable, but the next one we do for XRP will be a lot more valuable, because I'll teach you all how to stake it, right? I'm gonna teach you all how to do that. Now, here's the link. This is what I'm gonna do. I do this all the time. Look, y'all, I got a soft heart. I gotta stop being this soft. But this is what I'm gonna do. There's the link. Okay, there's the link. And then let me also go drop it for YouTube real quick. Let me drop it for y'all real quick, because I know y'all be like, what happened? Why not me? Why not us on YouTube? So I don't want to forget y'all. So give me 2 seconds, y'all. And then let me also go drop it for YouTube real quick. Let me. All right, there we go. All right, so now we have it up on YouTube. We have it up on YouTube, and we also have it up on Zoom. Now, what I was going to say was this. This is what I was going to say. All right, I'm making it for y'all right now. Okay. Okay. So if you're on today's call, you'll be able to click that link for the HBAR Masterclass and get 50% off of the price, half off, not just the people who reached out to me about it that I was talking about, because I was going to just make it exclusive, but I'm going to do it for everybody. So if you want the HBAR Masterclass, look, I'm charging $200 online, 50% off is $100. Go get it right now. You know what I mean? Go get it. Meet me this Sunday. Let's stake it together. Let's process this together. Let's get better together. And the discount code when you go to checkout will be, what should the discount code be? We're going to make today's, and it's only going to work for the next 24 hours. Okay, just the next 24 hours. I'm going to set it for that. We're going to make the discount code Moon, MOON, no caps, okay? Limited validity, okay? It's valid until this code will be valid until today at 12 o'clock a.m., okay? So it's valid today until 12 o'clock a.m. Oh, wait, let me finish it. Sorry, I'm literally making this as we're sitting here, because I didn't have this plan, but whenever something get put on my spirit, I like to take advantage. I like to take advantage of it whenever we can, right? So we got 11, Okay, perfect. There we go. Okay, so there it is. So, and I'm actually going to just drop the actual link with the discount for y'all. So y'all don't even got to put the code in. I saw I could do that. So I'm going to just drop the actual link for you. There it is right there, y'all. I already got. Perfect. Perfect. Look, and if someone that got it before said that's a fair compromise, like I just got a private message that said it's a fair, because I was a little afraid that it wasn't, but I'm like, yo, like I'm trying my best. So, okay, cool. I don't feel bad. So if you want to take advantage of it, cool. If you don't, cool. I love y'all either way, but I would love to teach you how to get into this H bar the right way, how to really get this popping. And I do support y'all, always supporting my business and just helping me continue to keep the lights on, you know what I mean, around these parts, but also make sure that the lights will never go off. That's the beautiful part. We setting ourselves up right now where the lights never gonna have to go off. Once they go on, they gonna stay on, baby. So with that being said, there's the link. I just dropped it in YouTube, Zoom. If there's anybody else that has anything, feel free to raise your hand. If not, we can get up out of here today, but I'd love to hear if anybody else has anything that you'd like to share from today or anything you've learned, feel free to unmute. And yeah. There y'all go right there. There's the awesome. Congratulations on grabbing it. Somebody just sent me a message, said they grabbed it. So congratulations to you. There go the link again. I don't see anybody that has anything to say. It's all good, y'all. Look, y'all go click that link right now. Look, click it right now. Maybe you're not even interested. Maybe you'll eat lunch and be like, damn, I'm kind of hungry for the H bar. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe it'll be like that. You know what I mean? Sometimes take time. So just keep it, keep it on the side, pray about it. I don't know why you got to pray about $100, but pray about it. Pray about it. All right. Pray about it. Ask God if it's a good investment, do all that stuff. And if it's something that you want to do, I'll see y'all on the inside. I got to get up out of here. Thank y'all so much. Have an amazing rest of your Thursday. And I will see y'all on the next episode 157 on next Tuesday. And we will be in the last part of the month. Oh, wait. Don't go nowhere. I got one last announcement. I'm sorry, y'all. One last announcement. Oh, before my announcement, I see Miss Cynthia had something to say. Go ahead.
When on Sunday is the masterclass?
The masterclass is going to be at noon EST. It's going to be at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We can knock it out a little early. We're going to knock it out a little early. But once y'all sign up, I'll send out emails. I'm going to send up follow-up emails. Everybody will have it. You'll have a Zoom. And I think when you do sign up, it should give you, I think I set up a private Telegram group that is just connected to that. I think I did that let me just make sure that it's still here. But let me see here. Let me put H bar. Yep. I have a private, there it is right there. I have a private community right here that you'll be put into. And after, I'll put all the links in for you all to be able to rewatch it. I'll add the physical video in there for you to be able to, so that's just for us to stay organized. So, once you do sign up, you'll get another link that'll add you to the Telegram. If you don't see that link, just message me. I'll get you the link specifically. Hopefully it just works that way. So it's sense to my, but my last thing is this, y'all. Don't forget tonight, we have Billy Talk with the nerds. Okay. So if you're part of the crypto nerds, then make sure you plug in. If you're not a part of the nerds, you're more interested in learning how to trade, you want to get into your trading bag, start learning technical analysis, amazing community that you want to make sure that you're plugging into. And it's only it's as easy as 1, 2, 3 every single 30 days. 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? That's the easiest thing. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 every single 30 days. And you come in here, start making money with us, right? And again, you want to know how we know? Because we have so many different people who are making money with us each and every single day. So that was one of my announcements. And then my very last announcement is this. Tomorrow, when is the first day of December? Is that tomorrow, y'all? Is there 30? There's only 30 days in November, right? Yep. So starting tomorrow, and y'all will hear me talking about it, but we're going to do a challenge. We're going to do a challenge. We're going to call it, this challenge we're going to do together, okay? And I'm going to plan it all out, but it's going to be the 25 days of crypto challenge. All right. 25 days of crypto challenge. Okay. We are going to plug in. We're going to hold each other accountable, and we're going to invest 25 days in a row. I don't care if that's $5 a day, $2 a day, $1 a day that you found on the street after you picked up 4 quarters at 10 dimes or 100 pennies. I don't care how you got it. Well, I care about how you got it. Don't do it but 25 days of investing, staying consistent. There's more to it than that, but it's going to be 25 days of investing, and we're going to meet once a week. I'm going to commit 1 day a week to meet with everybody, and it'll be a more of like accountability meeting, talking about everything, talking about our goals, because depending on how explosive we are for December, that will set the tone for our 2024. So if there's ever been a challenge that you've ever been a part of, the 25 days of crypto challenge is the challenge you want to be a part of. All right. So with that being said, y'all stay tuned on my Instagram. Make sure you follow me at @VVincent Owens on all social media, Coffee and Crypto Network on YouTube. And yeah, I'll see y'all at the next call. I appreciate everybody. Have a blessed and safe weekend. Anchor's up. Anchor's up.